Entire ecosystems are collapsing.
It's called a global algo shift. So, folks, Dex called it last week. Several ways, several times. This is a Bitcoin chart. Getting ready for this, and wow, look at that brutal red candle. So the pulse waves are pointing us in the right direction as usual. So, folks, we've got a couple of new things that we've got to tell you about at PulseWave Trading. First off, for the first time ever, we have a free trial on our pro membership. So 14-day free trial. You have to be a new sign up. You can't be a current member. Sorry, it's a tech. I couldn't change it if I wanted to. It's a technical limitation. But if you're new and you want to try the Pulse Waves, 14-day free trial for pro membership. Of course, we have other memberships in different price categories. Pro membership is absolutely fantastic. And something new for our pro membership that we've never done before. We've now added, after playing around with it for a week, we've added Dex's live trade journal. So every night after he's posting the Pulse Waves, he's going in and he's recording his trades live, showing you exactly how he is using the Pulse Waves that evening. So now, starting at our pro membership, we are reserving this for the pros because, for one thing, he's using a lot of pro reports, so we don't want to give them away to people who aren't paying for them. So, but if you have that membership, you can watch Dex trade his pro reports, his own list, everything that he does every night. He's recording that live right to our blog. It looks just like this. It's not the prettiest blog we have, but it works. So right here, in fact, here's Monday Trade Journal. This was posted earlier today. Dex goes right in and shows you what he's doing. So if you're saying to yourself, I want a pulse wave, I don't know if I could do it, I'm not sure I understand it, now is a wonderful time to get in. 2-week trial on our pro membership, and the whole time you're doing it, you have access to this Dex's Trade Journal, where every trade, every evening when he's trading, Sunday through Thursday evening, you get to sit in on his trades and see what he does and learn from him. On top of that, we're doing 2 live educational meetings a week. In fact, look for us tomorrow. Usually we do it around 11:30. If this is for Pulse Wavers only. And how do you become a Pulse Waver? Go to pulsewavetrading.com. Any of these memberships will get you access to tomorrow's live trading with me and Dex. And, of course, we've got our 14-day free trial for new signups on our pro membership. So check all that out. And then our new coaching and consultations with Dex. Things just getting better and better, folks. And it's just amazing. Another thing that's getting better and better is this chart that our panel wants to talk about. So let's get into our panel. We've got Will, we've got Cramerica, and of course we've got our main dude, Dex, the algo capitalist. How are you guys doing tonight?
What up, everybody? What up?
It's a powerful panel. So, Will, you requested this one, man. You've got a specific take on what's going on with the yen. So tell us, it's been moving powerfully.
Well, let's put it this way. I think the American investors and the investor worldwide should thank the Japanese citizens for supporting the market. So the central banks have decided to use the cheap Japan yen for the carry trade to flood the liquidities so that the stock prices will be up for now and commodity prices won't go crazy. So this year, the Japan yen has depreciated 14% against the dollars, the US dollars. And what happened is this, the same cycle happened again. 20 years ago, a lot of people used the carry trade, to speculate, and we're back at it again.
So how do you think it's going to play out? What comes next for that particular?
Well, going forward, you're going to see the DEX, the DXY is going to go 110, 140, while the other currency would fall off. And then the last currency standing would be the dollar. That's the sequence right now, as of right now.
Interesting. Dex, you want to jump in on that?
Nope. I think you covered the subject rather thoroughly.
Beautiful. We're moving on. We had a request. We'll end with Bitcoin because we do have to talk about that. But we had a request for XRP from the trading room. Dex, you got anything on what's going on with the algo here? I mean, you could see it's very similar in terms of the last few days to what happened to Bitcoin.
Yeah, for the most part, it's tracking the trajectory of Bitcoin perfectly.
Mhm.
You're in a bear market, so the only thing you can do is wait for your signals. If you're a PulseWave subscriber, and just follow the reports. This is those times that I always talk about, where you have to follow the reports. You got to be disciplined, and you got to follow the pop method. Take your profits when you're supposed to, not being greedy. All that stuff is important. So this is that time to do it. This is that time to learn to do that. And the market will turn when it turns. And until then, your job and my job as traders is to take what the market gives us and take profits along the way. I did a trade journal a few hours ago, and it should be up now, where I go over the rationale that I used for taking profit today on my open positions. And I explained, why I did it and how I did it, so that everyone could, follow along with me. And I typically will take profit on my trades because I like to do that. And what you do is you take profits while you're up. You take some money off the table, and you can always get right back in the market. That's just been my technique. It works for me. Everyone has to figure out, what works best for them. But I know for myself, it always feels good to take money off the table. Some people will say, well, if you're going to get back in there, why not just hold the position? And that's because, remember, paper profits are not the same as real profits. Actual profits are deposited into your account once you close the trade out. So if you close it out, that's money now in your account. So when you get back in the market, you're now playing with, the house's money, so to speak. So it's a good habit to get into, taking profits along the way, because you don't know how long a trend is going to last. So take that money while you have, and you'll never, ever go broke taking profits.
That's a fact. Speaking of profits, big call last week. Bitcoin working with the pulse waves. Cray-America, you got anything to say about Bitcoin and the way it's moving this week?
Well, as you guys can see, Bitcoin got its wig cracked. So last week we said that it was looking like it was getting ready to roll over, and roll over it did.
Yeah, man.
And so now we're kind of sitting at a support zone right now at the 39.5 to 40,500 area. If this doesn't hold, we're probably looking at 36 is the next area of support, and then if that doesn't hold, we're looking at those pointers, possibly all the way down to 30, 20, yeah, like 29, 30, somewhere as that would be the next support zone after that.
Where are those pointers? Oh boy.
Switching over to the weekly, though, there is a little bit of positivity in here because we're still trading. For now, it looks like it might be poking just outside the bottom of the Kumo cloud on the weekly. But remember, that candle doesn't close until Sunday at 7 o'clock. Well, 7 o'clock Central Time. That's what I care about. But we're still, we're still in a bullish channel, though it's moving more sideways than upwards based on that SAR. So there's a little bit of positivity there on the longer term chart, but the short term looks just awful. Just getting his legs cut out.
Pretty much. As a matter of fact, Bitcoin, if you recall, I don't know if anyone was following the last couple of reports I did, but the futures right now is leading the cash market. And as I explained on the Sunday's pre-market PulseWave report, I explained that if there's a gap up or gap down on that futures when Monday morning rolls around, or should I say Sunday evening, then you would see the Bitcoin actually correct. But if not, then you will see a continuation down. And today, the market was down heavy. It was a perfect opportunity to take some short profits off the table and position yourself now to get back in there. So if you missed the first leg down, now is your opportunity to get positioned for the next market cycle. Because like we said last week, major global algo shifts are underway. And I think today was just, a confirmation of that call.
Absolutely. All right. Perfect note to end on. And a fantastic panel, my friends. Very good.
Yeah, you guys are the bomb. I appreciate all of you.
The bomb. And we got a great audience tonight. Appreciate you guys being here and all your comments. Do us a favor and like the episode. We don't ask you enough, but we appreciate it. It definitely helps. And that's it for us. We're over and out. We'll see you folks soon. Tomorrow morning, we'll be back. Dex and I will be doing some live education for our pulse waivers, and we'll do a few charts here too as well. We'll see you folks. We're out.
And I don't know the answer to that question, Paul.
All right.